About extreme programming. So this extreme programming is an agile software development methodology that focus on producing high quality software so that can improve the customer satisfaction and responding quickly to changing the requirements. And mostly it was developed by Ken Beck in the late 1990s. So that is a main objective of this extreme programming. So this extreme programming in connection with agile methodology plays a very important role in the case of agile methodology. And we know that agile methodology is a fast moving process where quickly the information will be executed and planning, design, coding, testing. So every process will be quickly implemented and based on the customer's requirements. So this extreme programming, it emphasizes continuous communication, simplicity, frequent feedback, then courage and respect among team members. So that is a main advantage of this. It encourages every developers also to release software in small modules, and also with frequent iterations while continuously improving the code through the testing and the refactoring process. So here you get able to see the first agile process model is a extreme programming. So in extreme programming, it starts with planning. So the planning main objective is to deliver the high quality software quickly. They will able to adapt in changing customer requirements and also can able to improve the communication between developers and customers and also reduce software defects through continuous testing. And also we could able to encourage the team and in case of teamwork and knowledge sharing. So first process of this extreme programming is the planning. So the planning begins with user stories. The entire team assigns a cost to each group that comes up with a small requirements as a stories into a deliverable increment, and also it commits to a delivery date in which it has been scheduled. Next is design. So the design follows the keep it simple principles. So even though if hard uh, hard modules are there to execute, the main terminology is that keep it simple as possible. So that is one main aspect. And the next is coding. So here every module will be tested like a unit test. So that will be built for a story, each requirements before coding begins. And also here there is a concept called pair programming. That means two people will be jointly working in a software, and one will be uh, dictating the requirements like a story to the other person, and he'll be coding it. Two people at one workstation. So that is the main common aspect of this coding. And also, it is being encouraged that since two heads are often better than one. So that is also another one aspect related to it. And then last one is testing. So in testing, every unit, that means every modules will be tested. It will be run daily basis, and also get acceptance test that is being defined from the customer side and will be executed to assess customer with visible functionality. And here you could be able to see the scenario based on the um, agile extreme programming with the aircraft, comparing with the aircraft management system with the maintenance action options. So here it focus on short iterations, customer collaboration, continuous testing, rapid feedback to deliver high quality software. So first, it starts with the planning process where user stories and priorities are being taken. Like example, as a maintenance engineer, if I want to get a defect from the maintenance, so I can be so that work can be tracked, and next go for a release planning and iteration. The second process is the design. So here simple design is being made with the CRC cards. That means cyclic redundancy check cards are being initiated for every maintenance with the help of user diagrams with design modules for every work order, inventory control, and also for every technician details will also be uh, noted there. Next is coding. So the coding comes like a pair programming with no defect code, continuous integration, also which helps the developer to implement work on an order module. Next is testing process. Here the test-driven development happens for every module. Unit test happens. Automated testing also is being initiated, like test case for log defect in maintenance system. So that is also being performed. Next is release. So after testing, after coding, testing happens. Then after testing is a release. So the small release with a small module will be initiated, deployed, and then it will be given to the work order. And once when it is being dispatched to the customer, feedback will be received from the customer side. We collect feedback and adjust the priorities based on the release. So from release, how the modules we receive. So based on that, it will be released. So here in aircraft maintenance system, main key modules are aircraft information, maintenance scheduling, work order management, defect reporting, inventory, spare parts, technician management, reports and analytics, alerts and notifications. So these are the main modules that is being identified from the aircraft maintenance system. So here the principles that comes up with the process: communication, simplicity, feedback, coding, and the testing. Okay, so these are the main overall scenario of aircraft maintenance system related to this agile extreme programming. And when you take this extreme programming from the user side, all the stories will be released in the case of first. Once when the user stories or the user requirements are received, so first is the planning. So here the user stories are kept in an iteration plan. Then given to the deciding. So here CSC cards will be initiated for every plan, and then coding happens with this pair programming concept and the testing. So after that release. So these are the main aspects. So when you take at a glance coding, it loops on itself through continuous refactoring. That's what we tell called as this pair programming. Testing feeds every acceptance criteria back to the customer. Each pass through the cycle that ends in a software increment. Project velocity will be also computed at release phases to the next cycle. So these are the main aspects of this extreme programming, and here you can able to come out with very good information on planning, design, coding, testing with every cycles that is being executed with the customer satisfaction. Thank you.